They say games are played on the field and not on... Here's the handoff. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So
breaks away on the left. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
Breaks the tackle. Picks up the first down, still moving. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. The give to the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Fighting off the defender. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Working that wide receiver screen. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
Defenses are put in such a tough spot when offenses get in 3rd and short because the whole playbook is open, and they go with the pass. I love it. They sneak the pass in there. Nice 6.
And he'll race it to the house. Who gives a hook? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply, we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right at the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get in the space.
Turning it on. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Owls. Excellent pass by the back on the option. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Bust through behind his pad. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Yeah, another good run. I feel like we could put that on loop, Jesse. Just another good run, another good run, another good run. Over 150 yards on the day. He's been the complete package, showing off all his skills today.
He'll do it himself. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. That's the end of the period, and Rice is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Woollyhan. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Owls are moving quickly down the field. Got the first down. Looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Give to the running back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the running back. Can't get him to the ground. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Gets it past the marker. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. End off from the shotgun. He breaks a tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes. Nope.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Owls! Rice takes over. The Owls ready to get that offense cooking again. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hendricks. They'll stop him at the 22 after a 5-yard pickup. On first down from their own 22. Johnson looking to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Fight that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch. Make the run. Get the first down.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll try the run. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
And the Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Hendricks. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
And guys, how many first downs is that just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Makes the grab. It's Woollyhead. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field, stringing first down.
Touchdown, Owls! That's the way you finish a drive. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wide receiver comes in motion. Johnson wants to throw it. Here's the pressure. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position, the fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game, and just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being aggressive, and not just that, they're taking deep shots way down the field, but give the defense credit. They were ready for it, forcing that incompletion.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Houston.
Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week, he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
Amazing individual effort there by the defender, defeating his block and getting to the bubble screen, not allowing a gain. You don't see that happen too often, but these DBs, boy, they love to fight at the point of attack and beat blocks.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Nice execution by this defense. One of the strengths of this offense is third down. They're really good at it. They were ready. Nice job getting the guy on the ground, forcing the fourth down.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Touchdown, Owls! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that is why timing is so important.
Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Johnson looking to throw. That's caught. It's Willingham. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that will probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Snagged in the middle. It's Willingham. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Working that left side now. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Great job by the defense here rallying to this wide receiver and making the tackle. He is dangerous. They don't want to let this receiver get behind them, but they know that when he makes catches, they better rally quickly and get this guy on the ground. He is fast.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's got his man, makes the grab. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Let's see if Rice can get it in on first and goal. He'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Rice. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field.
Let's go!
How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that?
Oh, he's got some space. And he motors into the end zone. Quarterback may change this route. Johnson wants to throw it. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football.
I'll tell you, when this guy's in a rhythm, he never misses. And you've seen that in this game. Very, very accurate up to this point. That time, though, a little bit out of rhythm, and I think that's why he missed that throw.
Pressure coming. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
Well, this is huge for this defense because they're playing against a Heisman-caliber quarterback, a guy that can hurt them in a variety of ways. They better be able to get pressure on him throughout the course of this game. They did right there.
Going right to work up top. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
They're dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Pulls it in. It's Woollyhead. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are.
He's got it. First down and more. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the fourth down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. Fourth down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
And how about it? It's not just the arm. We've seen that today where he's picked them apart, put up some yardage, put on some touchdowns. Also showing you he can do it with his puppies.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Owls. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. Rice takes over. The Owls ready to get that offense cooking again. Here we go. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up this scoreboard.
And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on its way to a first down. To the ground, he's got it again. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. 22. Off the play fake. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
Puts it out of the air. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Johnson looking to throw. Oh, they're after him. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And